got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And the basket by Bane.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Here's the pick. Takes a three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Edey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Now here's Murray. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Count it. Good.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So it's Denver now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Denver grabs the miss. To the wing on the left. Pass to Gordon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bane finds Morant. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Edey, covered by Jokic. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Brown. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. Screen by Gordon. Westbrook against Bane. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Back to Murray. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Buries it from 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. And the layup is good.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Here's Murray. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And still a close game as the... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
We've got Luke Kennard, Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Pippen. Pass to Aldama for three. Saric with some nice D. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Jackson, the screen, puts up a three, and the basket by Pippen. Pippen's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Strother. Pass to Westbrook. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Shots good by Saric. Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Wells. Here's Pippen. To the middle. And a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Pulls it. Bain, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
A confident shot by Westbrook. When he likes a look, he's all in.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Porter Jr. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Morant. Clark with the screen. There's the triple. And it's Morant missing. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Here's Wells. Still no points. Morant finds Clark. Down low. Here's Bain. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Westbrook outside. Outside Watson. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Murray against Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
He can't hit that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards, and it's Jokic in at center. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. And the basket by Bane.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Outside Murray. No good with the triple. Grizzlies trail by 4. Now Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
Let me just say this. You're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard Ja Morant, because his handle is on a string.
Gordon outside. The 3 is up. They get it again. Jokic, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Brown. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Outside Morant. For the lead. The shot no good. Denver has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
BA, he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And here's Gordon from the arc. The rebound by Edey.
And that's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Bane. Jackson the screen. There's the 3. And the basket by Bane. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Drains the triple. Murray's got 10 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Bane. 15 points in the game. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Poke loose. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson outside. Outside Bane. Here's Morant. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant. Bane's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Grizzlies lead by 6. We've got Santi Aldama, also Brandon Clark out there, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Bane. It's hauled in by Saric.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Brown passes to Saric. Left side Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown on target from range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pippen, pass to Bane. Clark with a screen on Westbrook. Saric with some nice D.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
On offense, Westbrook is so determined. He constantly hustles until he finds points.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. 4-3. The shot by Brown, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Morant on his way. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Out left to the wing. Looking to get back on track. And Jokic lays it up and in.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Jokic. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Morant. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Morant against Murray. And it's Morant missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Murray looking around. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
.30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Jokic muscles it down.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Murray drives in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You got to commend the focus on the basket. Murray absorbing the contact well.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Now a timeout called by Denver. They trail by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Pass to Brown. The 3. Memphis with a rebound. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Oh, he buried the 3.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's Memphis winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost.
Court great.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5. Now here's Morant. Curry with the rebound. Butler from outside. Edey with the rebound. Wells passes to Morant. Here's the floater. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Curry passes to Green. Now Moody. A three-pointer is right on target.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Another shot. Edey gets the bucket.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Curry. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Curry deciding where to go with it. Butler against Jackson. Shots good by Butler.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Pass to Wells. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The three from Morant sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Now here's Morant, following the miss by Draymond Green. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Butler against Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Now here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And so it's Memphis, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 4. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Pass to Kennard. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Jackson, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Hield the pass to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. And here is Clark. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Kuminga finds Curry. Payton with the ball. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Kuminga. Grizzlies with the rebound. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Kennard on the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. They get a hand on it. And it's the Warriors on the break. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Payton.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Fields checked in for Golden State. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Outside Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now Eldama. Healed outside. Puts up a three, and he's good on the three ball. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Wells dishes to Morant. Shot from 12. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Golden State's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. To the paint. Shoots from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Butler's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. Morant with it. He's got 13. 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 15.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The three from Morant. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The lead is 2. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Yep, it counts.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Over Edie, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Jackson kicks to Bain. The three from Morant. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And when the three ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Trains the three-pointer. Podziemski's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Curry with the bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here.
Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Now here's Curry. He's got 18. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Pippen, and it's Wells in at the 3. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Pippen. Aldama passes to Clark, and he drives in. It's rebounded by Payton.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Stolen by Pippen. Wells wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Wells has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Memphis. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pippen against Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis's head coach had some words for the team during the break. And he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Morant.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
In the corner, Moody with it. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here is Pajemski. Oh, good with the triple. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 1:37 left in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Curry against Morant. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Up top, Morant. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 6. Pajemski on the wing. Here's Green. It's blocked.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
And an intentional foul right there. And Curry has it in the corner. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Here's Morant. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. So it's the Grizzlies now.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Morant. And Moody pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Fires from way outside. Jackson misses. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. Some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center position.
Kyrie loves to dance around with the ball. He seems to look through his defender at spots on the floor he wants to get to, and invariably gets there.
Hartenstein against Gafford. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Washington. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Irving from long range. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
Outside Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And he can't hit the second. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Outside, Davis. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Williams, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Williams gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Will it go? Williams with the block. The Thunder leading by 3. And here is Williams. 6 points for him. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Derek Lively. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the power forward.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside Irving. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Irving's got 8.
And there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage you.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Here's Lively. 1:52 left in the first half. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Williams finds Washington. Williams, a screen on Williams. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Washington's got himself on the board with 3 there. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Williams against Washington. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Thunder have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the free throw, no good. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Pass to Washington. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Thunder leading by 6. Holmgren in the high post. Davis is on it. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got 13.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Outside, Davis. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Irving misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And Thompson kicks to Washington. And the 3 off target. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Williams. He's got 16. And there's another one for the Thunder.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Irving dishes to Davis. Clock at 4.
Intelligent play there by Davis. He knows he has the defense on their heels as soon as he gets the ball that close to the rim.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Dallas also making the switch. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. On the wing, Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams against Davis. The 3-ball. And Davis nails the 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Fires from way outside. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Edwards. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Drops in the tray.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Irving passes to Christie. Back to Irving. They set the screen. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 10-point lead. And the Thunder another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Oklahoma City moving it around. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Irving. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gafford with the steal. Pushing it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Washington hits them both. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. The Thunder leading by 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Outside, Davis. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
All those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Door to screen on Washington. Williams can't get it to go. Thompson against Williams. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Run. We should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward. Now here's Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh-hoo-hoo, the burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Back to Murray. Hartenstein pulls it in. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the score by Denver. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Murray passes to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Denver making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Murray's shot is good.
So much passion from Murray on that play. I mean, he comes up against solid defense, but he just wants it more.
Williams passes to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Westbrook. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Denver calls timeout. A different look for Denver. Šarić checks in for Jokic, and it's Watson in for Gordon. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Murray. To win the run. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Porter gets the bucket.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Inside. Here's Wallace. Misses the baby hook. Nuggets trail by 4. Now here's Westbrook. No made baskets yet to the middle. Here's Porter. And he makes it on the layup.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Strother. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Caruso. Now here's Westbrook. Watched by Wallace. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Outside for Dort. Pass to Wallace from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Wallace has got 8 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
They kick it out to Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Wallace outside. Here's Hartenstein. Good.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now a timeout called by Denver. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Saric. And it's Watson in for Porter Jr. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Westbrook. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
And it's Watson missing. And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Wallace with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Dort outside, back to Hartenstein. Jokic on the double team. The kick out to Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And here's Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Holmgren. And so we wrap up the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Nuggets trail by 7. Jokic passes to Porter. Now here's Gordon. Jokic the screen. A clear look for Murray. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Murray's got 8 points.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Williams. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Outside Porter. Murray passes to Gordon. Here's Jokic, and he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
4 on the clock. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. It's Jokic, high post. "14 feet away. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Caruso, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The free throw drops for Caruso. Saric checks in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Jamal Murray. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Westbrook taking his time here. Outside Porter. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 8.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Here's Williams. Good on the 13-footer. And the Thunder lead by 6.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Now Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Saric with it. And again, Denver with a 3.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 3. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3. Jamal Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Saric in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Murray from outside. Wallace pulls it in.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Casey Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Not perfect, but does the important work to make it a 2-possession game.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
There's a screen. Williams from long range. Oklahoma City gets it back. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Williams. Blocked!
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Jokic with a screen on Williams. Murray passes to Jokic to take the lead. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dortch checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Over to the wing. Hartenstein against Jokic. Tipped. It's Dort on the wing. Down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
No stopping Jokic in the paint.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
To the left wing. Here's Jokic. And he buries it. And that one brings them within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Murray passes to Jokic. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. And it's in.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Seven seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The pass to Brown. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Dort for three. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball.
Battle one in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Now, here's Jokic. Offline from the high post. Outside Jackson. Outside Bane. Outside Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a three-point game. And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And here's Morant. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Morant with another miss. Jokic passes to Murray. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In the corner, it's Bane. Pass to Wells. It's Morant in the corner. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's Brown. Jokic a screen. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jackson kicks to Wells. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Brown. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tipped away. Morant with the steal. Outside Jackson. Morant with it. Murray on him. And finished off by Morant.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Here's Morant. Michael Porter making his last shot. Outside Jackson, beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Outside Porter. Bane against Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Strother. Watson the screen. Strother, no good. Clark, the pass to Pippen. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Russell Westbrook out there with Porter. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then there's Šarić. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jackson misses. The Nuggets trail by 4. Westbrook passes to Šarić. Outside Westbrook. Now Watson. Still yet to score. Here's Porter. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Clark sets a screen for Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Kennard with a screen on Westbrook. Pippen for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Westbrook. He takes it in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Westbrook's got 6. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Šarić. Christian Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Najee. Memphis also making some changes. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, DA. He is a worker and living the dream. After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Aldama can't hit. Nuggets trail. Murray scanning the floor. There's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now, here's Bain. He has yet to score. The 3 from Morant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Westbrook. He has 6. Driving the lane. Morant with the steal. Pass to Wells. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Murray outside. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Clark. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5. Bane kicks to Wells. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver in the lead. Pass to Brown. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Murray, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Morant against Murray. And a wide open look for Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Outside Gordon. Murray is screen on Jackson. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wells passes to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. There's a screen for Murray and another basket for Memphis.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. He has 7. And another miss by Denver.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morant pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead. Denver calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Gordon kicks to Westbrook. And it's Jokic in the corner. Aldama with the ball. Porter's there. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Porter. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here. Free throw good from Aldama. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Porter passes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Zach Edey picks one up. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Sharch has checked in for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson comes in for Murray. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Pippen with the wide open look. And the 3-ball is good. Pippen's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Watson. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watson's got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Memphis, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Both free throws good from Morant. 5 seconds left in the third. Westbrook fires away from outside. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Peyton Watson. Russell Westbrook out there with Murray. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pippen, the pass to Clark. Floats one up. Saric grabs the board. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. And here is Murray to the inside. And there's Saric on the assist by Murray.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Clark finds Bain. Good on the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Timeout called. Nuggets. A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Rejected by Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Shoots over Wells. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Morant surveying the D. And the shot is good. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Pass to Jokic. It's tipped. Morant with it. Wells with it. And here's Jackson. Outside, Bain. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Memphis.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Pass to Edie.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Murray, good. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Gordon against Jackson. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3. Booker against Morant. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And both free throws good for Durant.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Booker against Morant. Here's Beal. Screen by Durant. Lets the 3 fly. And Morant clears the board. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
The deep 3 from Durant. Ja Morant grabs the miss. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Booker. Drills the elbow jumper.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Edey. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Morant surveying the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 9.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Memphis calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Aldama right side. Back to Morant. Over Jones. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Jones. Over Clark. Richards, the pass to Jones. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Shot's good by Morant. He's got 11.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Booker for three. Hits a three-pointer. And that'll tie this game up. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And so in the game for the Suns, Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Now here's Beal. Yet to see a basket to the paint. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pippen, pass to Kennard. Clark with a screen on Jones. Connects from downtown.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. From behind the arc. And Allen is good for 3. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Here's Jackson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
So both teams changing it up here. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Now here's Booker. He's got 9. 1:57 left in the first half. Lets it go from deep. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Wells. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns trailing. Pass to Booker. Done right side. Now here's Plumlee. Booker surveying the D. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. Devin can score it inside, too.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Beal. Here's Clark to the wing, right side. And he lobs it up. Unable to get that one. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Suns. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Pass to Aldama. Morant against Booker. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
And that one's good by Durant.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Aldama outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant with the close range bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Allen outside. Durant with a screen on Bane. For three, Booker. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Well, that's a gut punch to end the half. Just demoralizing.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Durant's shot is off. Pass to Morant. Floats one. Ooh, Morant sticking with it through contact. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Durant against Jackson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 11 points.
You got to push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Oh, Booker with a block. And he gets it back. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any cracks allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Bane. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Durant, the pass to Dunn. It's stolen. Morant with it, now guarded by Booker. To the inside, Jackson. They get the rebound. Wells, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. .156 left in the third. Morant against Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Inside. From deep, Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Booker with it. He's got 16. And it's Bane with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Outside Bain. Outside Morant. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. And they take the lead. And the Suns lead by 1.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. 24 points for him. Morant using his speed, uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Memphis ahead. They're up by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And so in the game for the Suns, Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's done in a small forward. Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Pippen, the pass to Bain. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Jones. Pass to Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently night in and night out.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Beal. The 3 from Bain. The shot that time not on target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Richards. Outside Durant. Five on the clock. Durant wanting it more.
Look at Durant working around the inside defense, getting his shot despite the contest.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Deflected. Outside Durant. Stripped it away. Now here's Morant. Here's Edey, covered by Richards. The fader. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Durant's shot is off. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Pass to Morant. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Morant against Booker. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can you say prime-time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Booker, good.
Huge man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's Morant. That one goes in. Morant's got 33 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Booker. Booker missing again.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Morant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Done. The pass to Durant. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And Phoenix has possession. Here's Durant. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. 16 seconds left in the game. Morant against Booker. Fires the 3. Oh, bangs home the 3.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Morant. Oh, off target. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset Allie. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Game tonight, both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column, and we'll see who's tougher tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. Now here's Bane. Morant with it, 13 feet away. 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Morant. They get it back. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And those long strides allow Holmgren to get to the rim with only 1 or 2 dribbles.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Morant, the bounce pass. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Great open look there.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Williams for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Pass to Williams, launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Aldama. Now here's Morant. And a miss there on the triple. Williams looking around. Wallace with the ball. At the top of the key, Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Drives to the hoop. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Bane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Williams from outside buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kennard. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Pippen. And it's Aldama in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Memphis also making a switch. Haynes checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Outside Jackson. Back to Bane. Lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bane's got 7.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Wiggins. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Bane looking around.
Come get it, come get it.
Wells with it. Defended by Caruso. Wells sets the pick for Pippen. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Gilgeous-Alexander shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Morant passes to Aldama. Here's Clark. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got his 2nd basket of the game. Now Bane. He's got 7. Clark outside. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And there's the whistle, illegal screen. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Up top, Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort lets it go with a 3. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep. Holmgren's got 7 points.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Jackson finds Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Now here's Wells. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Morant. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Dort. On the wing, Williams. He's got 6 for the tie. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Morant, and he converts the layup. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. And it's 13 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Morant passes to Wells. Jackson down low. Working on Holmgren. Bain, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren the screen. For the lead. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Bain for three. It's good from long range. Bain's got 10 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein, and he gets it back. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Thunder lead by 2. And for 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Aldama with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Second free throw, no good.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Caruso, no good. Memphis leading. Clark inside. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good by Clark.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
What a move by Gilgeous-Alexander, using his agility to beat that contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Five to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Got that one up quick. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Wells kicks to Bain. Fires the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The crossover. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Back to Jackson. Knocked loose.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Here's Morant. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And Mardegno calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Payne for 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got the first basket here in overtime for the Grizzlies. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop. Over Morant. It's deflected. Bane passes to Morant. Back to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 on their three-point shots since we started overtime. Something they might want to stick with. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And so here's Memphis. They lead by 7. Drills the three-pointer.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Wells in the corner. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Here's Dort. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Right spot, not blinding the lights for Dort. Ready for the moment. He took advantage.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a
These teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
The teardrop. And Davis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And so it's Phoenix with it after the basket by Dallas. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Beal. Knocks down the step-back J.
And just putting the moves to work right there. I mean, Beal manages to get his shot in spite of the contact.
Irving with it. Gafford with a screen on Booker. Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ the horse is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Booker, the pass to Richards. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. Thompson gets a good look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Pass to Richards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Phoenix. Shot clock at 2. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Dinwiddie on the attack. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys, you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he hits it to tie the game. Durant's got 5 points.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Washington passes to Gafford. Outside Davis. On the wing, Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Beal from outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Beal, no good. The Mavericks leading. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 12 points. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Dinwiddie. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. Outside O'Neal. Back to Booker. Over Irving. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
Here's Irving. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Dunn outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And then Beal with the Thunder Jam.
What an athlete Beal is. These kind of throwdowns get him going as well as his teammates.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Christie. And Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. To the middle. Here's Davis. Durant pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
So they take the lead. Dunn's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
The 3 from Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Durant with a screen on Williams. Booker for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Williams, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Outside Booker. Clock at 4. Elbow shot on the way, and it's in there. Booker's got 4 points this quarter, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top, up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3, the small forward. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Beal. And the rebound goes to Dallas. To the paint. Outside Davis. Pass to Washington. Right side Irving. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 17 points.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduce you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
It's Beal on the wing, defended by Thompson. Beal's shot is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. .90 seconds into the second half now. Davis finds Washington. Now Irving puts up a deep 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Done. The pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Durant owning the inside.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Outside Davis. Thompson passes to Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Washington's gotten his second bucket of the game. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Dunn outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dunn's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gafford with a screen on Booker. Down low. There's the steal. Fast break. Here we go. 11 feet out. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for Dallas. 2-point game. 55 seconds left in the third. And it's Irving missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Booker. Booker drawing the double. Durant for 3. And the Suns get it back. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Irving, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Gafford the screen. Irving for 3. No good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, leading by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Christie in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lively. Throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Irving looking around. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie, and it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Outside Booker. Screen by Durant. Jacks up a 3, and Booker hits from deep. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Oh, Booker with a block. Up top, Beal. Checked by Davis. Davis against Beal. The 3 ball. And the Suns get another 3.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
And they've kept the defense on its heels, getting whatever they want offensively.
He drops it from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, KD! Filthy!
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Here's Irving. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Booker. Right side Durant. Fires from deep. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 8. And here's Irving. And there's the rejection. Booker with it. Irving picks him up. Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. The kick to Durant. 4 on the clock. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Beal, the pass to Booker. Outside Durant. 23 seconds left in the fourth. From deep. Washington grabs the miss. And so it's Dallas with it. Thompson outside. Richards pulls it in. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.